You ever feel like you lost something, like you're moving, but not going anywhere? Like no matter how much you chase, you're still empty inside? Let me tell you something. You didn't lose God. You just got too loud to hear him. You've been running through life, but maybe it's time to stop, not to give up, but to reconnect. It rarely happens all at once. You don't just wake up one day and say, I'm going to disconnect from God today. It happens slowly. You stop praying as much. You chase distractions more than direction. You turn up the volume on the world and silence the whispers of your soul. It's not that God left you. It's that you left your quiet place, the place where you could hear him, the place where you knew who you were, the place where your soul could breathe. We live in a noisy world. Everyone's shouting. Everyone wants attention. Everyone's chasing something. But God doesn't compete with noise. He's not in the chaos. He's in the stillness. He speaks when you're quiet, when you're honest, when you're broken, when you finally slow down and say, I can't do this alone anymore. Your higher self isn't hidden. It's just buried under distractions, under trauma, under ego, under fear. But it's still there, waiting, whispering, calling you back. You thought success would fix it. You thought a relationship would fix it. You thought money would give you peace, but it didn't. Because peace doesn't come from outside. It comes from alignment, from reconnecting with who you were before the world got to you, before the pain, before the pride, before the mass. You feel lost because you've been living without your compass. You've been running without direction. You've been surviving instead of connecting. But deep down, your soul still remembers. That still small voice is still there. Reconnecting with God or your higher self isn't complicated, but it does require courage. The courage to be still, to be honest, to sit with your pain instead of escaping it, to listen instead of scroll, to pray even when you don't feel holy, to ask questions and not from Google, but from God. Silence is sacred because in silence your soul speaks. And when your soul speaks, God responds, not with lightning, not with thunder, but with clarity, peace, alignment, and purpose. Some of you think God's mad at you. You messed up. You walked away. You sinned. You feel shame. But let me remind you, he never left. Even when you ignored him, even when you doubted, even when you cursed his name, he stayed. Because real love doesn't walk away. And divine love, it waits patiently until you're ready to come home. You don't need a church to reconnect. You don't need perfection. You don't need to have it all figured out. You just need honesty, stillness, and willingness. Start small, turn off the noise, ask deeper questions, pray, journal, walk in silence. Cry if you have to, because the path to God is also the path to your higher self. Comment, I'm ready to come home, if this spoke to your soul. Subscribe for raw, real content that feeds your spirit, not just your mind.